Morning everybody, Daniella again. I decided to do something a little different for a video. I did one thing on November 13th for a whole day. I pretty much did a routine every hour on the hour to see if, kind of debunk that theory. Just if you need a flat stomach, just do 1,000 crunches a day and you'll be fine. Good morning everybody. It is an early morning. I have a day off today, so I decided to try a little experiment. The official time is 4:50 a.m. on a Friday, and the project is going to pretty much debunk little theories that I thought as a kid. I have a cookie pouch, and the thing that I used to think about is that a lot of people say if you want a flat stomach, just do 1,000 crunches a day and you'll be fine. So today I decided to try something a little interesting. Every hour on the hour, as close as I can, I'm going to do 100 jumping jacks, 100 twisting mountain climbers, and 100 sit-ups every hour for every hour that I'm awake. So I got up a little bit earlier. I made a breakfast, but I just realized it's, like I said, it's 4:51 now. So I'm gonna wait to eat my breakfast and then do that. So my breakfast is gonna be pretty much what I like to eat on my days off: homemade chocolate pancakes with my huge glass of milk, which I love. Berries tea, Irish tea, try it out. So I'm gonna have a little bit of tea. I'm gonna wait, and then you're gonna watch me do some jumping jacks, mountain climbers, and sit-ups, crunches I mean. And yeah, we're just gonna go. Now let's see how this day goes. Thank you so much for joining. If you like it, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing some videos like this where we're just debunking some theories of how to get fit or lean and see what happens. All right, thank you all for joining me. Let's see what happens. As you're going to see, I did a lot of ab moves. So let me take you through my journey. Thank you so much for joining. You are more than your body. You are an amazing person, amazing soul. And I hope that you are always around people who make you feel that way no matter what. So I started the day really early. I couldn't sleep as I do have a sleeping issue. So I woke up pretty early, around 4 o'clock, and then I got right in 4:45, and then I decided to start at the hour at 5 a.m. And all right, all done. First set. Let's see how long it took me to do that. About 6 minutes. All right, let's see how this goes the rest of the day. Thank you all for joining me. First couple were really hard because I was still kind of sleepy, so I had to really push myself to go through. And as you can see, I'm doing 100 jumping jacks in a row to get my cardio up, and then I'm doing 100 twisting mountain climbers, and then I'm doing 100 crunches. Now what's the logic behind this? A lot of people say that we do have abs underneath our skin. Just finished my second set. It's about 6:06. Man, it's gonna be a long day. We'll see what happens. These are ab muscles that we all have, but most of us can't see it, or I'll speak for myself. I can't see it because I have a layer of fat on top of it. So the muscles are there, and it is a way to train your muscles by increasing endurance, because abs are meant for endurance. You could add some weight to it, but also for you to see it is to get that extra fat off, and we do that with cardio. Morning. So as you all know, I usually tend to have second breakfast. I've been trying to split up my breakfasts just because I do have a big appetite, but I should have ate a little bit more, especially during this challenge. And I realized I was really hungry. So it's about 7:14. I'm gonna have my second breakfast and then do some errands. And again, I'm gonna take you through my day. And right now it's just pretty much a basic egg sandwich with some cheese, 2 slices of bread, and of course, my coffee. So for this video, I decided to do a little bit of cardio every time I did abs. Just, like I said, 100 jumping jacks. Thought it was gonna be a little bit easier, but the bottoms of my feet started to hurt after a while. But it was also just breathing, getting my heart rate up a little bit, and then moving towards moves. As I went throughout the day, I did do errands. It's funny, when I was planning this, I decided to do it on a day off because I knew I wanted to do it every hour on the hour. So during the last session, kind of cut off because I forgot to recharge my battery. So I've learned better, gonna be charging every hour. Thanks for sticking with me. Let's see what happens the rest of the day. So for this day, I just pretty much pushed myself. As you see, I took some photos right after I did these moves. At first I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, let me see if I have any abs. And as I did this throughout the day, I realized how much my abs fluctuate, whether it's right after I'd fasted a couple of hours in the sense of, just doing this and studying, and then I ate a meal, and then it got bloated. I was drinking, lots of water. I tend to drink about 6 of these a day. They're 1 liters just because I like to stay hydrated, but also because I have a big appetite and I always have hunger cues. So for me, I want to make sure I'm not dehydrated, because that's usually a misconception, is that if you're hungry, then you're always hungry. For me, I might also be dehydrated just because I'm moving, and I want to make sure that when I'm eating, my stomach is ready for it. Hi, did a workout, did the normal thing on the hour, and I drank almost full of this. So I might be a little bloated, but like I said, we're gonna see how the day goes. Thanks for keeping up with me. So like I said, as the day went, I take little photos, and I did notice changes. Obviously, there was a couple of times when my abs looked, you could see my abs in prominent, as I like to say, after I did the 5 minutes, then I did a workout, then I went into the 5 minutes, and I was really feeling myself, which was great, because I didn't have a flat stomach after doing this a few times, but I felt good. I felt strong. I felt, very aware that I can do something. Alright guys, it's about 2:06, more than halfway done to the day. How am I feeling? The balls of my feet are kind of hurting from doing all the jumping jacks, so maybe I'll wear some shoes going forward. The hardest move is still the mountain climbers, doing them straight, 2 sets of 50, so I have to pick up the second set. But yeah, I'm curious to see what my body's going to feel like, what it feels like. Right now it's okay. I have my regular hunger cues. I'm going to have some tea now, but I feel okay. Kind of see what's going to happen. But yeah, there's more to come. But I still had errands to do. I had to study. I am a personal trainer, and every couple of years I have the recertification. And this year, as very important as it is, I'm taking recertification on learning the biometrics of the body again, but also in how to reduce pain by making small adjustments to everything as simple as how you walk, how you stand. So throughout the day, I did, but every hour in the hour, as you're going to see, I decided to do this little workout. It took me 5 minutes, maybe 6 if I was really struggling. And the thing that's funny is that the hardest part of this move were the mountain climbers. My arms started to fatigue out, and it was something that I wasn't aware of, that I want to build up more upper body strength, and that was good. Hi, so I did miss the 4 o'clock because I had a client virtually from 3:30 to 4:15. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do from 4:55 to 5, I'll do 1 circuit, and then from 5 to 5:05, I'll go right to the next one. Sometimes life happens. I was going to try sneaking in, but I realized we'll see what happens. All right? Thank you so much for staying with me. Let's get this workout quick. 5 minutes times 2. in for 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And, you know, that's what I loved. I didn't post it, but I was also dancing a little bit throughout the day. But it was something that I was very much aware that I was enjoying being by myself. Now, this was a challenge that I, you know, was every hour on the hour I had to do it. And the things I wanted to do. It's about to be 7 p.m. I'm going to do my last mini workout for the day. I'm going to be doing a nice video call with my best friend, so I decided I'm going to probably go to bed right after that. Thank you so much for joining me again. Just trying something out, and meet with me a little bit later tomorrow. We'll go over some stuff, and thank you so much for joining me for this experiment. All right, last one. Let's go. The next day, as you see, I didn't see a big difference, but when I was at work on Saturday, I definitely feel my abs, which is cool, because I was like, okay, cool, I did a lot of ab exercises, so I definitely feel it. I hope I don't have to do that many ab exercises to actually feel it every time. I have to just be more focused, and that's what I'm saying. That as a trainer, I know that if I want to get a certain result, I have to really focus in on certain moves and focus on my weak spots to get that response, and that's what I'm going to hope to do in future videos to show you. Yeah, so throughout this day I was just enjoying it, and it's funny, as I was editing this video for you, I started to realize how much I have put away some of these self-image issues, where I could look myself in the camera and just smile and be present and understand that I can joke around with something like this, which is a silly experiment, but it actually meant a lot more to me than I thought it was going to be. And that's what I love, is that I was able to teach myself. I came into this experiment thinking like, okay, I'm just going to show it and then give a very specific message of, you know, just love your body, don't worry what it looks like. But it is something that's very mental. It is a mental challenge for us to wake up in the morning and focus in on certain things that we want to do. And for me, it's always having like a little black cloud in my head. That's how I describe my depression, and to move forward. So for me, I wanted to make sure that I was being kind to myself. And that's why when I was editing, I was like, okay, I can laugh and smile and see that I'm a little sweaty in certain areas, or like my arms are just giving out during the mountain climbers, and just move forward. So what did I learn from this? No, I did not get a flat stomach after doing about 1,500 jumping jacks, 1,500 mountain climbers, and 1,500 crunches. I did not get a flat stomach. There's probably going to be a lot more work. Don't know if maybe I did this every day for a week. I really don't have the time, and it's also not that important for me to do. So I was just able to test myself and see something. And like I said, the lesson that I learned from this, focusing in on my body and not letting my body dictate how I emotionally felt. And that's what I've learned about myself, is that I've had to really push through and grow and really understand that I'm a person now and I want to be able to push through. Getting a little emotional just because it is something that I've had to learn, and it's not something that I was born with. I wanted to show this video that I put in the work just to see something, and it realized that I can stick with it. I'm still gonna falter and, you know, maybe eat an extra cookie that you'll see in the middle of the night, which I shouldn't have done, but I'm gonna push. And I think that's what I want to make sure that you all know, is that I did this experiment not to tell you to do these many ab exercises in a day and you're going to get a flat stomach. No. Life is about doing something consistently and being able to do it from a place that you want to do it. You know, I didn't do this so that I can get many likes. I did this because this is what I genuinely thought as a child. It's just I have to just do abs every single day and I'll have a flat stomach. It hasn't worked out for me. There are other factors that are coming in. My sleeping patterns, which mess me up. I have high cortisol levels. I'm trying to regulate that. Stress, depression. These things that seem like people can overcome, and I'm so happy that I've seen people overcome them and I'm cheering them on. I just haven't found the way to come over them in my own space. And that's what I'm going to work on now. So thank you so much for watching this video. Enjoy it. I hope you learned something about yourself. I'm definitely giving a lot of myself to you guys because I don't think that I think very uniquely. I think a lot of people have these thoughts, maybe not as strongly as I do, but you are more than your body. And as much as I want to feel comfortable in my skin, I also want to feel comfortable when I look myself in the mirror and look myself in the eyes and realize that I'm more than enough. I am human. I'm going to make mistakes. And I want to just keep pushing forward and be more of a positive and kind person in this world. Have a great Monday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. All right. Be good.